Minneapolis is the land of 10,000 lakes. Lake Nokomis is just one of them.
This here is what summer in the Midwest looks like. I could not pick a more glorious day to spend a summer afternoon.
And with the warming weather, these watering holes are the perfect place to escape the summer heat of the city streets.
This is Minneapolis at its finest.
But once you've lost the desire to simply lay out and are jonesing for some friendly competition, look no further than the ever-expanding recreational activity of log rolling.
Excuse me, guys. World-class log roller on his way through.
So Johnny, this is the Minneapolis Logrolling Club.
What are we doing today?
Teaching you how to log roll.
And while the club was co-founded by current president Abby Delaney in 2015, the sport itself has some serious Midwestern history behind it.
Logrolling is a traditional North American sport. It started in the late 1800s with the Great River log drives when men were chopping trees down all winter long, and then in the springtime when the rivers were flowing fast and high, they would send the logs downriver out of the forest to the sawmills. But what happens when you step on a log in the water?
It rolls.
It starts to roll, so they had to learn how to roll on top of the log.
How did you get into this?
My mom is actually a 7-time world log rolling champion.
Am I supposed to try to keep him on?
I started log rolling as soon as I could walk and swim, competed in the sport, and we wanted to give more people access to it, so we started a club.
Because it's not exactly convenient for competitors to carry a 600-pound wooden log.
He's like,
I got this. I got this.
We developed the Key Log, portable synthetic log that can go anywhere in the world.
Can you show me which way to the lake?
It weighs 65 pounds, but then you fill it up with water, and there's an internal foam baffle system. So we designed it to spin and roll exactly like a Western red cedar wood log. Our mission at Key Logrolling is to make log rolling an Olympic sport. That's why we started
An Olympic sport?
An Olympic sport, right? It's a good goal. It's
Yeah.
something that everyone can rally around.
You ever seen a man in his mid-30s hit the elite level in a day?
You might be the first. That's going to be your challenge today.
Let's roll logs!
And the first lesson of the day comes from Susie Priest, also known as the Red Roller.
I've heard about you. Yeah. You're like a legend, so I figured no better person than you to give me some pointers and to be my coach today. Whoa! From what I've heard, I'm gonna need to move like a ballerina. Is that true?
Yeah. Put your arm back.
Ah! If I fall off, can I hold on to the log, spin around, and then hop back up on top?
No.
What, do you got like some magnets in your shoes? How are you doing that so easily? How about have a little bit of that? Ah! What's crazy about this is everything you do is counterintuitive.
Think more about taking small little steps and letting the log roll underneath you.
Okay.
And then you get that like comfortability on the log.
You're trying to think of 30 different things to do in one moment or else you're gonna fall off.
Can I try?
They brought this guy in as a professional to go against me.
Johnny, meet my brother, world champion log roller, Will Hushler.
Real funny, guys. Everyone's out enjoying this glorious day on the lake. The water temperature is amazing. It's not too cold, it's not too warm. It's refreshing. Now, if I could just stay on the log, I would call it a perfect day.
Fight, come on! You want it, let's go! So you've been training all day, and these are your world champion competitors that you're gonna be competing against.
But these are the world champions.
These are the world champions.
And if the hair didn't tip you off, they're the Red Rollers brothers, Jasper and Ellis Priest.
How long you guys been vlog rolling for?
7 or 8 years.
8 years? Mm-hmm. 2 hours.
And those 2 to 5 second falls are really impressive.
2 to 5.
Yeah, you didn't look too good in practice.
Oh, what? We should probably get started because I'm assuming it's going to be past your guys' bedtime pretty soon, okay? Let the games begin, buddy.
Okay, you can't touch your opponent, can't cross the center line. Ready, steady, timing.
Your epidermis is showing, Ellis. Rewind the tape. I want to see instant replay of that.
Okay, let's see if you can tie it back up.
Steady, Alice! Steady!
Okay, Alice is up 2-0. Timing.
I got him win! That's a win in my book.
Good job.
And just when you think you're getting proficient on your feet, you find out there's more than one way to roll a log.
You and Ellis were in a running match, so you were facing the same direction. You're gonna be facing opposite directions, so it's called a bucking match. So you're both fighting for control of the log. 1, 2, 3, up. Ready, steady, timing.
Quick feet! Quick feet!
Whoa.
Quick feet! This time, I'm taking no prisoners.
Timing.
Ah! 7 years old. You can beat him.
13.
Steady. Time it. Look at his feet. 3 falls straight.
Anyone that knows me knows that I don't like to lose. This is one of those sports where size and strength doesn't necessarily matter. I think what takes a little bit of the sting out of the losses is, you know, this backdrop. I mean, this is incredible.